Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm unboxing and checking out a $43.99 guitar. Now, disclaimer, I'm not sure how this is going to go. I realize I always tell you that I will only review things I think are good. If I think something's terrible, I will not review it. In the case of this instrument, I really wanted to do an unboxing and an initial reaction. Kind of warts and all reaction, because let's think about this. $43.99 with free shipping. How good can a guitar be? I mean, some strings that you buy are $30. Now of course these strings won't be those strings, but a set of tuners can be $100. I mean, how good can this be? You've got strings, tuners, wood, the workmanship. Now, having said that, a lot of things are automated by machines. We have to remember this. You know, in the old days, if you had a guitar that was around 40 bucks, it's going to be terrible. But now machines can cut the woods and everything, and the guy or the girl will just take the parts and pretty much just assemble them together. Of course, this makes it a lot easier to make a quality instrument for a cheaper price. Now, what do I expect of this guitar? Well, it arrived in a cardboard box. I expect it to not have very good finish work. I expect it to not have very good tuners or materials. I certainly don't expect it to be in tune. It came in a cardboard box. I mean, it may even be broken. I don't know. It was sent to me for free. I mean, we're talking about a $44 guitar, not a $4,000 guitar. But there's another disclaimer. If I hate it, I'll tell you. And if I'm impressed by it, I'll tell you. If I love it, I'll tell you. But I don't expect to love this guitar. At the very best, I expect it to be a great instrument for a beginner, maybe a travel or backup guitar. I really don't expect any more than that. But having said that, let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to throw the specs up on the screen from the website so you can check them out. Here's some pictures. Looks like it does have a case, a thin nylon case. All the specs are there. It's a smaller body instrument. I chose this one for that reason. It says the fingerboard material is rosewood. I can't believe it. Really? Rosewood fingerboard? But the back and side, well, the top is, oh, the board material is spruce. The back is basswood. The side is basswood. Okay, so we've got spruce top, rosewood fingerboard, and basswood back and sides. Never played basswood. Nut is plastic, obviously. Tuning pegs are metal, steel strings. Guitar color is burley wood. Yeah, I mean, not bad specs. But, you know, like I said, first of all, it's in this cardboard box. Let's see if it actually made it to me in one piece. I'm a little bit scared. I've got to get better unboxing things. I realize I'm not good at the big unveiling. Okay, we have a truss rod tool. Remember how I tell you that I always have to adjust the truss rod on a Martin? I mean, that's just Martin. So, of course, any wood guitar, especially acoustic, needs to be adjusted. It's traveling from across the world. It's not in the case. It's got some very bad padding here. Look at that. The case is just loose inside. Here's the case. I mean, it's just the cheapest nylon case you could get, but it's something. I mean, it's free, right? It's included. Doesn't smell too bad. All right, let's take it out. There is also a pick guard. Let me show you this. A black pick guard. So I guess that's optional if you want to put that on or not. So that's, I mean, it's nice to have. You wouldn't expect them to give you anything in the box, would you? Okay. Let's get to the guitar itself. Now, it feels incredibly light, which I'm not sure is a good thing or not. I mean, again, for a beginner, a child, great. Let's see here how I'm going to open this up. Oh, it's got an elastic band on it. Okay. No padding at all. I hope Mr. Postman was careful with my guitar. Ooh, the moment of truth. How's the neck? How's the wood? Well, I'm going to tell you as we go. Oh, there's protective paper for the frets. Okay, the strings are very loose, of course. Oh, it has a cutaway. Not bad. I mean, it looks like a guitar, right? Oh, well. I think this is quite new. They told me that they were on back order. So I guess it's just been made. All right, ta-da! Well, it looks like a guitar, right? Now straight away I see there's a ding right here, which is not great. I mean, it could just be the way it's shipped, of course. There's something rattling around. I hope it's not a bug. No, it's just like in the Acoustasonic $2,000 guitar. It's a silica gel pack. Oh yeah, there's like sawdust coming out of this thing. No, I mean it's fine. Let me just get this out. Oh, just like the wood is so splintered inside. Hey, but no, it's not bad. I'm not having a go. I'm just saying I don't expect a perfect finish here. All right, silica gel. All right. Well, it's light, which is nice. It's got a colorway. The finish is satin. Obviously, there's no gloss on this. The neck is the most important thing. That's what we're playing. And the neck feels okay. It's quite chunky, but it's all right because the nut isn't that wide, I don't think, from what I can feel. The frets are sticking out a little bit. Fret markers are pretty badly drawn on. The color's quite nice. There's a few little dings, like I said. The top is quite nice. There's no dings in the top, but again, the finish isn't quite there. The saddle is not cut well at all. You know, there's not been blown out inside. Truss rod is very easily accessible. It's right there. It's right there. You can see it. That's awesome. Well, let's try the tuners, I guess. I mean, I'm so far not bad, not great. I don't really care about the finish of the wood. I care about things like fret sprout and overall sound and playability. Now remember, the setup of an acoustic guitar or any guitar can be improved by a luthier. I had a Hello Kitty guitar that my guy set up for me. Plays great now. And I bet, in fact, I might do it as an experiment. I might take this to him and say, well, he would hate me if I said, can you file the fret ends? Can you make me a new nut? A new saddle, can you intonate, all these things. He would hate me. He wouldn't want to do that. Sorry, buddy. I know you wouldn't, and I wouldn't wish that on you. Let's keep this in perspective. This is just let me remind myself, $43.99. I mean, I spent that in Starbucks last night. No, just kidding. But I could spend that in Starbucks on lunch. Let's keep that perspective. At the same time, let's not make excuses with that either. Okay, the strings have no tension at all. Which makes me think they weren't even strung up. Because you should ship with a little bit of tension. But there we go. It's like putting a new set of strings on. I'm sure the strings aren't great, but of course, like I said, you could just put your own on. And your strings may cost as much as the guitar, or at least half the price. Let me get some tension in these. Wow. I mean, none of this is bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm being a little bit dramatic here. You know. Nothing here is terrible or broken or not working. Okay, let's see what happened with that. Remember, when you put new strings on a guitar, you want to stretch them in, right? So these feel quite thin. These probably like extra lights or something. Does it say on the website what they come with? What it comes with? No, it just says steel strings. I wouldn't put heavy strings on this or medium. I'd probably stick with lights, just because the construction may not hold them. Again, I'm just surmising that, but strings put a lot of tension on a guitar, an acoustic guitar especially. Okay. It sounds like a guitar. It's got a cutaway. You know, the finish is just bare bones. Doesn't bother me that much. It's more, I think the strings are so thin and flimsy, but that's good for a beginner. I mean, check it out. Sorry, I can't. The action's a bit weird. It's like high. It's a weird feeling. It's like someone's made this. You know, it's been like a school project or something. Like someone's made it at school. It's so hard to bend because of the action and everything. But let's get some perspective here. You're not buying this guitar to sit and shred, are you? You're buying this guitar to learn the guitar. Here's G major. Here's D major. Here's C major. D major. You know, for a beginner, or, you know, if you're not sure about the guitar, if it's the thing you want to pursue, if you've got a child that wants to learn with a smaller bodied instrument, I mean, this thing is great. 40-something dollars, you know, you just buy it, you tune it up. I mean, maybe take it to I mean, you know, we buy $3,000 guitars, we take them to a luthier to have them set up, right? So why wouldn't you get this one set up? Of course you will. Of course, right? Yeah, I think it's great. I can't imagine there's anything for this price as better than this. So you could go out and spend $300 and get a Yamaha, which could be actually amazing. Again, with a setup, you could even use that professionally. I would not use this professionally. But if you're just like, well, I got $50 to spend and I want something now, I can order it online with free shipping. I mean, it's great. It's a guitar, you know, and the frets are sharp for me, but I don't think a beginner would notice that. It wouldn't bother them, and they're not that bad. And actually, there's nothing here that couldn't be fixed with a few simple tweaks by an experienced luthier. I mean, at the end of the day, again, for the money, it's not broken. It looks like a guitar. In fact, I think it looks quite nice, don't you? The colorway, the color, the red. There is that ding, but that's probably just in transit. You know, it's not giving me any splinters or anything. I bet if you, and I mean, you know, the saddle is sloppy, but it's doing the job. Who cares, right? I mean, you take this to a luthier, and they just, I mean, the frets are very like rough, you know, but I mean, I could do it. Tweak the neck here with the tool. In fact, let's do that on the camera. Use some steel wool, clean it up. I mean, this is an excellent beginner's instrument, for sure. I mean, with some money spent on it, it could be a stage instrument, but. Or if you want something to mess around with, you know, practice with, like, here we go, look, adjusting the truss rod here. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? A great guitar to practice on because it doesn't matter if you go too much. Now, it's very hard to do it on here, but just simply because of the... Let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. So I'm going to tighten the rod to try and make the action lower. Straighten the neck out. Might be easier with the strings off on this one. Okay. I just went until it's tight, which is what I often do. Tune up again. Let's see if it made it easier to play. Nice. It's really hard to bend. If you're like an intermediate advanced, I'd say stay away. If you're a child or a beginner and want to learn simple songs, then go ahead. You know, it's got volume to it. So if you like this video, please subscribe and watch out for more videos like this. And if you want me to do more with this guitar, then please mention it in the comments. if you're looking for an acoustic guitar just to have a run around, or for a friend who wants to get into the guitar, I do recommend it. I know I told you it was sent to me for free. They haven't asked me to say anything nice about it. The strings need to be changed. It could use a setup, but hey, I can say that about any manufacturer. That's just the nature of the beast. So there we go. That's the Glary guitar. I'll leave the link in the description below. This one is the GT506, 39-inch matte concert colorway spruce, front folk acoustic guitar, burley wood with bags. With bags? I think that means with a gig bag, which I showed you before, just a thin nylon bag. Yeah, so until next time, stay tuned, especially if you're playing one of these. Just kidding, it's very good, very good. They also have electric guitars and other instruments if you check out their site. They're made in China, and yeah, for the money, well, you show me an instrument for 40 bucks, which is better than this. There's your challenge. Right, until next time, please stay tuned.